Welcome to Your Time, Your Money, the show where your time is just as valuable as your money. And we know that. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got a great topic for you today. I'm going to break it down into very simple terms, and this is how to teach kids to save. And I wrote out really 4 key points that I wanted to go over with today for our listeners. And this is what to understand when you're teaching kids to save, because it's not the same as if you're 50, 60 years old and you have experience in the market, and it can't be. So here we're going to look at, children say under the age of 17, 18, all the way down to 5 years old or so. And the first and foremost thing when you're teaching kids to save is keep it simple. Keep it very simple for those kids. Use terms they can understand, like this is more, this creates more for you. Or if we add to this, it's going to grow and become larger or more. You don't want to get into rates of return and it'll compound and all the words that they necessarily won't understand. So you want to keep it very simple. Keep your terms very simple for kids. The second is to relate to things that they can understand. So really take a thought to finance and relate it to things they can understand. Well, what can they understand? They can understand going to the dollar store. They can understand mom and dad opening up their wallet and paying for an item. And a lot of times they can't understand what a salary is. They can't understand what mom and dad does during the day and what all that provides for. But they can understand that that you need to pay money. Otherwise, the lights in your house get turned off, and how you pay a bill. So you want to keep things extremely simple in terms that they can understand and try not to talk over their head. Put yourself in their shoes. They're in some cases a kindergartner, so they might even want some examples. Such as using blocks to show more, or using some type of toy for them to show more and how to get things. And then the next would be to reward them for their effort. Let them know and encourage them that as they save, they're building up value or money that they can use for other things down the road. And that's important that you reward them for that activity. So one of the ways to do that is my number 4 point, and that's to create goals and perhaps charts or trackers. So, you want something visual that a child can fill in as they're going. So colored thermometers work great for this. Other things that you can do is you can find actually some pretty cool banks on the market. It's pretty funny. My kids have a bank called the Zillionaire Savings Bank, and it's a digital bank that they add to, and they can program in their goal. And when they put money in there, it makes all sorts of sounds and noises to it and stuff. But make it fun for a child. Be creative with the goals and the trackers, and then reward them as they get to their goals and encourage them to continue to save. So those are 4 points that I think every listener should take away for either a child or grandchild in teaching them how to save. If you'd like to find out some more information about Iron Tree Financial, you can reach us at 43 British American Boulevard in Latham, New York, 12110. You can reach us at 844-444-YTYM for Your Time, Your Money, or find all our episodes on IronTreeFinancial.com or YourTimeYourMoney.net for your net worth. As always, it's your time and your money. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Your Time, Your Money. We really appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to share this with friends, family, coworkers, anyone else that you think might be interested. If you do have questions or topics, you can always email them to irontreefinancial@ceterais.com. Please follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Spotify, Google Play, and many other sources that were available. And you can reach us at 844-444-YTYM. And as always, it's your time and your money.